Then the mouth is two C-curve. One is a little bit more straight on the top. Just a line really gently straight a little bit. And the other, because we would like to show it, the mouth is open, a little bit C-curve should be like that, a bigger one. Then this tree shaped like a square, or yeah, it's a square, not rectangle. There's a shape of the teeth. To have an idea not to go inside the leaves by the background color. Even you can make a tone on inside by orange color, and then we will bring the white and yellow later. One is here, another one is one C curve, then bring it inside a little bit like that. Bring it inside, and when you come to the top part, just one big triangle. So C curve on the bottom part, make a little bit, bring with the two small line, bring it inside, and draw another line here, bring it inside, and then draw the triangle on top. Then you can add some tone inside the leaf, like that. For the others, I prefer to add everything and then draw the leaves on top, the autumn leaves. But I'm going to draw the circle as a moon. It should be with yellow and white, but it's okay with the orange as well, it's fine. So I have an idea about the place of this. Beside black and orange, I add white, yellow ochre, red, and cadmium yellow. And the reason I add this, because we have warm yellow ochre on the leaves and on the grass a little bit. And we have different color in our pumpkin. It's not just one orange color, some darkness and warm color. We have some pure orange, some yellowy. For the yellowy one, we can mix yellow with white, and even we can add a little bit yellow ochre into that, or mix yellow ochre, red with black to have darker orange color. So I go with the moon. We need pure white color or mixture of white and yellow. Because my yellow is so light, I don't want to use that. I mix with the white and make the lighter tone. This is okay. And just a bit orange we need to bring. So I start with this yellow color. It's mixture of yellow and white, and try to add and cover whole my moon. Whole the moon, we cover it by this color. It's better to go with heavy paint, and the reason is because heavy paint takes more time to get dry, so you can always bring another tone on top and help both color fade together without any edges to create when both color are wet. A little bit more accurate we need to be, very gently. It's wet, just a tiny bit orange I take and try to add inside my yellow because I want to have fade warm color like that. And the reason that I need to have yellow be wet is this one. They can mix into each other and give us a nice result. And then clean your brush with napkin, switch to pure white color. For some edges like this side, we need pure white color. And more here on the other side. We will go just by pure white. This is a light green, it's chrome oxide green, but doesn't matter, any green you have would be okay to add, and you can make it lighter by white and yellow. Going with this yellow, with this green color, which is light, I use this one pure and a little lighter value. So for the light value, I prefer to mix it with yellow ochre and rich lighter tone. Even if you want to make it a little cool, just a tiny bit white would be great to bring it. So these two colors is okay to use it for. if we want to show the light around it, we need to do it by dry brush. It's so look like watercolor. So I go with the pure white color, diluted my brush into this pure white color, but it's wet. I make it dry by napkin. So I touch it by napkin, try to reduce the amount of paint on it. And this is helpful to make your brush dry. And then very gently, with very less pressure, draw around your moon to show this is the light around it that surround it. And again, you can back with the white color, dilute your hair of the brush in the white, then try to reduce this color with the napkin. Back to your paint. Very gently move your brush and the background around your moon. Actually, the black color should be completely dry, because if it wasn't dry, they mix with each other, into each other. Even it can make a nice texture around the sun with this dry brush. And I feel happy with it. I don't want to make it a lot. Would be enough, I think. And you already can hear the sound that your brush make by moving on dry surface. But we already have black. I can take a little bit black, and I already have the red color, lots of red. It's okay to mix them together. It gives us a little close color to that brown. So it's reddish brown for this darkness around this part, and here it's okay to use this color. Even if you see that on top of your dark black color, it's not easy to fix the shape, you can use heavy paint. Always heavy paint can cover everything. And then move on with this dark color. Separate each part of pumpkin. With this line. It's easy to go with the tip of flat brush, or even if it's comfortable, you can go with round brush. Here is a little darker color we need. And even here, I go with just a pure, I already have brown in my brush, so I go with the red color, and I add here very gently to bring it on top. It's already wet, they can nicely fade into each other. So one level darker you can bring with the red color. I'm going to bring just a pure red. I already have dark brown into my brush. I try not to clean it. Keep it to reach this dark tone. With the tip, draw one line beside this dark color. Sometimes it's easier to stop a little bit to let it dry and then add the light tone on top of orange and black. Maybe it's better to stop it's get dry, yeah. Because I don't want to let them mix into each other this time. You need to know when is good to let them mix into each other or when is not. And I know that pumpkin is a bigger space, so it's easily get dry. And we need to have our different tone and value at the same time when it's wet. So one by one, I can go, not finish all the part and then let it dry. So I'm going to add light and dark at the same time for the left side when it's wet. So I go like that. I will add a little bit dark color. Dark color, I will go with the pure red for now on top of this part and then move it to disappear on the rest of orange color like that. Like spread it and let your brush move into the orange because it's wet. They can easily fade into each other and give us a nice and dark result. Even for the bottom part, turn your hand like this and then from this way, start adding the tone. With the red tone, bring it on top. The center is better to leave it just the orange. A little yellow we will add around it. Just a pure yellow I will go for this. And I know that we need the white color, but we'll do it later. For now, yellow is fine. And then we will move on for the next part. For each part, we can finish it like that. And then at the end, after it gets dry, we add the white and the dark color for the details more later. pure black. Cover this ear. I have a little bit white around it. I keep that be still on the ears, and then very gently cover around the eyes by black. I'm not going inside, just around it. First, I'm going with yellow ochre, which is darker tone. And I add around this part very gently. Even we can fix the shape. And color around the eyes, inside the eyes. And I need this dark brown, reddish brown that I make before by mixing black with the red for the top part of the eyes. A little bit here, and it's already mixed with the yellow ochre, that's fine. Clean the brush. And then white color. We need to bring it here. And it's already wet, they can fade into each other, but I need them fading together, that's fine. Clean the brush. A little bit more white color for here. And I'm not happy with the shape of this pupil, so I would like to make it a little circle-y. Small brush always helpful to make the edges so clean and add details. So it's circle-y now. I think I need to fix the shape of here a little bit more. And then we need just a circle-y dot by pure white color here inside the center of eyes. One here and one for the other. Just one circle. and then reduce the white color by napkin. We need to make the dry brush. And then very gently, the edges of the face and the background, touch it like that. You already can make the fur very gently by tip of your brush. You can do it like a line or with the whole brush, but less pressure, very less pressure. And when your brush is dry, it give us this nice result. Dry brush means your brush shouldn't bring the white color exactly on top. A little bit hard to move with your brush on top of your canvas. It should be like that. Then very gently, it can add a tone. Then I will continue toward here. I still have a tone on my brush. It's like pencil. Go and back. You see when I go and back, there's no tone here, very less. Very less. And you can hear the sound that it makes. Sometimes there is nothing to bring here. So I hold the brush for under the eyes. It's get completely dry. So again, back to white color. Dilute your hair of the brush with the white color completely. And then by napkin, try to help napkin absorb all this paint and make your brush dry. Then back to the paint. Less pressure in your hand. And make this fur on top. Now the hand. Even inside the body, I can add some randomly go and back and make the fur move it everywhere like this. For whiskers, I'm not going with dry brush. I'm going with wet brush. Make my brush really wet this time. It's better to use narrow brush and dilute it into paint. It's totally different. Reduce this water a little bit. Pointy brush is helpful. And take your hand like this on top. Very gently try to draw one line. Please not to go on back. Even if the viscose it takes thick, you can cover it around by black color. Just take your brush like this on top with one line, move it and spread it here on the out of your out of the face of cat. Start here, move it like that. And even if something happened like this, please not to start from the beginning. Continue from this part and move it there. And the other side. It's better to be really narrow for this part. I'm going to mix a little bit my white with yellow ochre to make a creamy color. That's better. Make a creamy color, please. More white. And then very gently, it's dry, you can touch your hand here, put your hand here, and then draw the edge of your pumpkin with this light color. Not everywhere, just toward the bottom part a little bit, and then leave it like that. We need some dry brush again to do something like this. I just go with dry brush for the edges. A little bit more creamy color. Some dry brush on the top as well. When I say dry brush, it's not easily to move your brush anywhere. A little bit difficult because there is no water inside, and you cancel it and make it dry by your napkin. Like, and then move on. One C-curve draw here. I'm going to start here, one line, bring it down with this creamy color. Like that. It's okay, we will reduce this part by adding a little dark on it. More yellow ochre for here. Add some draw brush.